Your furry companion can lose everything when you become unable to act. In this video, I'll show you how to use your living trust, power of attorney, and other documents to lock in the care your pet deserves. So here's the problem. You've built a life where your pet is part of the family, yet your estate plan probably leaves them vulnerable if you're suddenly incapacitated or pass away. If no one has legal authority and no funds are dedicated, your pet may end up lost, neglected, or shuffled through shelters. That uncertainty weighs on you and on the bond you share. You can secure your pet's future by integrating smart planning tools into your California estate plan. Your revocable living trust, your durable power of attorney, your advanced healthcare directive, and potentially a pet trust. You'll name who will care for them, how funds will flow, who acts if you can't, and how the care runs. This planning ensures your pet continues the life you intended for them, with your values guiding every decision. Here's how it works. Start with your revocable living trust. You are the trust maker. You name a trustee now and a successor trustee to step in if you are incapacitated or die. Within that trust, you create a pet care provision or refer to a pet trust for your little companion. You specify who will physically care for your pet, the caregiver, and how money is set aside and managed for their needs. Next, you may want to also use a durable power of attorney for finances. If you become incapacitated, your agent can access accounts, pay bills for your pet, hire caregivers, arrange transportation, authorize veterinary care, all under your instructions. Then you will want to utilize an advanced healthcare directive. It ties in because if you are hospitalized, your agent or a separate trusted person may be directed to remain involved with your pet's care through the period you cannot act. Finally, you may want to establish a separate pet trust, which is allowed under the California Probate Code. It becomes effective upon your disability or death and funds the pet's lifetime care, names a trustee to manage the funds, names a caregiver for the pet, and provides instructions for how the pet lives the rest of its life. This is an easy way to plan for and care for your pet. You already have the legal structure built for your estate plan. Extending it to your pet uses the same trust and agent architecture you use for your family. You are not inventing something exotic. You are simply plugging your pet into your plan. The power comes from clarity and funding. You assign who, how much, when, and how. You remove guesswork. When everything is lined up, you gain peace of mind. Your pet does not become an ambiguous responsibility amid crisis. Your wishes take effect. So what kind of needs and decisions should you consider planning for? Let's start with money. You'll want to estimate lifetime care costs, food, grooming, boarding, emergencies, veterinary care, end-of-life services. You might possibly transfer funds into the trust and, depending on the situation, name a funding source such as life insurance, retirement account, or bank account. California courts allow pet trusts for domestic pets. Next is the decision about who will care for your pet. It's important to identify the caregiver who shares your values, knows your pet's routines, and brings the right environment. You'll also want to name alternates in case the first choice cannot act. Now let's talk about vet and medical care. It's important to provide your pet's medical history, preferred veterinarian, routine care instructions, allergy or medication info, and desired emergency protocols. You can even direct that the caregiver consults a vet of your choosing. So now that we have all of that covered, where will your pet live? What's going to be its living environment and routine? In your estate planning documents, you will describe in detail where your pet will live, indoor and outdoor status, exercise and enrichment routines, special toys, or sleeping arrangements. The trust can record these preferences. And one more thing. You can also specify what happens to any remaining funds after your pet passes away. You can direct leftovers to a family member or animal charity. The trustee in your trust makes sure all of this happens. Remember, planning covers both your incapacity and death. Your power of attorney steps in if you are incapacitated. Through your trustee or agent, your trust or pet trust steps in if you die. The transition is seamless. And because circumstances change, such as your pet's age, health conditions, caregivers, and even pet-related costs and expenses, it's smart to periodically review your plan so it matches reality. So, what should you do next? Well, I believe you should try to decide today to give your pet the stability of your planning. Circle back to your living trust and power of attorney and add your pet care plan. Meet with your estate planning attorney to incorporate these pieces. By the way, I'm curious. Please comment below with your pet's name and whether or not you already had these plans set up in your trust and power of attorney. And when it comes to your pet, tell us what matters most in its care. Is there anything you'd include in your estate planning instructions that we didn't talk about in the video? Okay, time to wrap things up. Please share this post so that other families in California will know how to protect their little friends and companions. And if you found value, our team always appreciates a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Take care and never stop making each day your masterpiece.